Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today I'm going to be talking a lot about APLD. This week, AI, chip stocks have been going up, up, and up. Now, some of you may have never heard of APLD. And the reason I'm bringing it to you, I think it could be a good long-term investment. Now, I'm not a professional. I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm sharing what I've been doing and I'm going to share a little bit of what I've done today, and hopefully it helps you. If it does, let me know down in the comments below. If you're in the stock market and you made some money, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know and what you made money. I'm going to go ahead and share what I made money today and a little bit more about APLD. So if you've never heard of it, I do recommend go on Google, right? So you can do some research. But NVIDIA has invested in APLD. Now they invested in APLD a while back. So this is not recent news. But the recent news is they have CoreWeave and APLD have a lease deal, right? They have this big deal, and NVIDIA's invested in both companies. So in my opinion, right, NVIDIA has a plan. There's a big plan out there, in my opinion, with all these, with APLD, CoreWeave, and NVIDIA. And I believe that's bringing a lot of FOMO, and a lot of people are buying in because they're afraid to miss out. So it's driving the stock price really high right now. And I actually bought APLD a while back at different price points. And today I actually decided to sell APLD, so I did a short on that. So I do long-term investing. You're gonna see that if you see some of my other videos I recently posted. I talk a lot about long-term, but I also do throw in there that I do short-term. And here was one that was a short-term. Now it wasn't anything crazy. Um, the market opened at 9:30, and before 10 o'clock, I noticed that I was in the green, and I sold. I sold, made a little over $400, which is not bad. And the reason I did that, I think it's going to have a pullback. So my goal is for it to have a pullback and buy at a lower purchase price than what I originally had. And I think it's going to go back up, right? And that's what's important. A lot of you that are watching this, if you got some money saved up and you want your money to work for you, if you want to make your money grow, you can do it in the stock market. You just got to be careful, right? And I'm just sharing my opinions. Hopefully it helps you. But remember, I'm not professional. But yeah, I made a little over 400 this morning, and I'm waiting for that pullback. But the crazy thing is, right, I didn't know how much higher it was going to go. This thing ended up going all the way past $13, and after hours right now, well, at least while making this video, it's at 14:50. And what time is right now? It's Wednesday that I'm making the video. It's 11 o'clock at night. And let me see. Let me double check, because before I turned on the laptop to make the video, I checked, but yeah. So right now, let me see. APLD, Applied Digital. Let's see. Yeah, so it closed at 13:25, and after hours it's at 14:50. Right. I didn't know it was going to continue going up like this, or obviously I would have held on to it. I had a feeling it would go up a little more than what I sold it at, but I wanted to get out, and I'm just waiting for that pullback. But it went a lot up, it went higher a lot more. I wish I would have held on. If I would have held on to third. Actually, if this opens at 14:50 tomorrow, I would have made well over $1,000, which would have been great. But again, you don't want to get too greedy. You don't want to stay in something too long and then miss out. So sometimes we get a little bit greedy. We say, oh, it's going to go up higher and higher and higher, and we don't really know exactly, how high it's going to go. So sometimes when you're in the green, don't be too greedy, get out, and then just look into another entry point. So in my opinion, this thing has been going up all week. It's a lot of the main reason is this news that's recently have come out. So there's a lot of FOMO. People don't want to miss out. But like with everything, the news will die down. The stock, will eventually, people will say, hey, I want to start taking profits like I did today. They'll start selling, and then it will pull back. Now, how much will it pull back? I think this stock can go under $11 again. Now, that's my opinion, right? There's no guarantees. It may have a pullback, but it may not go back to $11. It may not go back under $11. But my goal is or my hope actually is that it goes under $11. And if it goes under $11, that's when I'm going to be looking to buy. I want to get it in the under 11 or preferably under 10, but under 11, I'm probably will pull the trigger at any moment and buy it. So that's my new entry point, and I believe long term I'll make money. And this could be a big one. This could be a good one. So hopefully it goes under that $11 and can get back into it. We'll see how high it goes. But there's definitely a lot of good news that just came out. It's a small company, APLD, right now. It's not profitable. But with this new lease deal and all this news that's recently come out, this is great for the company, right? Because it could, this is growth for the company, and one day it could end up being profitable. And this is really what you want to find. You want to find companies they're under $10 that are going to be the next big thing or possibly the next big thing because you can buy a good amount of shares, and if this thing skyrockets you can make a lot of money. So to me that's always what I'm always like trying to keep an eye, hey, what could be the next big thing? But I also invest in big companies, right? Apple, Google, Amazon, Palantir is a good one that's recently gone up. Nvidia, all these companies, the big boys, I invest in them. I invest also in ETFs. So my portfolio is diversified, but I like to try to, some of the stocks are trading under $20, I think have potential. I invest in those and do those as shorts. Some of the ones I just mentioned, like Apple, Amazon, Palantir, all those, I'm a big believer in them long term. So I just keep dollar cost averaging, meaning every month I'm investing in these companies no matter how the market's doing because I'm a believer in them and I'm not planning to sell these till 10 years from now, right? So those are my long term. I have long term plans for those. So those I just keep investing in and see my money grow. But to make some short term, I buy into the companies that are under $20 that I believe could have some potential. And I'm going to be sharing that with you guys, just sharing my opinion on them, sharing what I do in hopes to help you. I know there's others out there that are interested in the stocks, and I want to know what you're doing. I'm going to be sharing my experience. Let me know what you think down below. If you haven't done so in the video, you found it helpful, do me a big favor. Smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Also, go ahead and hit that notification button. That way you're informed of every time I upload a new video. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.